Leo, you divine soul, how are you? My name is Vince and welcome to 7D Tarot. Today I will channel some messages for you, and if they resonate, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with your angels and me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective catered towards us empaths, check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. You will love her. You can find her info in the description box below. Now let's dive right in, Leo, see what we got going on. The Emperor, Two of Swords. You got the Six of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Very interesting. So there's definitely, expect some sort of big reward that is coming your way, and you deserve this because you did some really good karma. Like, you have some very good karma. You did something. You may not even be aware of it, but whatever you did, you're going to get rewarded for it. It is going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. It is going to put you in a position to really change your life and change your vibration around you. And this is something that you deserve. So when it happens, embrace it. I know you're humble. I know you're trying to play it cool and stuff, but don't. You deserve this and you should really embrace it. Now, Leo, I also need you to understand that this energy that you are about to receive, you also want to be open to it, be in the receiving mode, because something good is about to happen for you, but you still have to be open to the invitation of letting it into your life. Like, you almost have to be welcome to it coming, because it is going to come in a form where you may not expect, right? So for example, maybe your reward is wealth. Maybe you're supposed to get, you're supposed to financially get the freedom you truly deserve to spend the time the way you want in life, right? Currency of life is time. Maybe that's what you're waiting for. Now, rather than say $1 million showing up in your bank account just overnight, maybe it comes in a form of an opportunity. So you got to make sure that you don't have any limiting beliefs that will hold you back, any shadows, anything that will hold you back from seizing this opportunity. So right now, whenever you want something in your life, it never comes in the way that you want, whether it's romance, whether it's health, wealth, whatever. It always comes in a way that, it is different than the way we expect, but it does manifest. Sometimes it comes in the form of a curse, but it's actually a blessing, right? It's also a mind state. So we have to make sure we're ready. We have to make sure that anytime that anything shows up, that we're able to seize the moment. On your worst day, Leo, it has to be almost as if it's on your best day. It doesn't mean that it's hard work. It taxes you. It's actually the exact opposite. Like, basically, I'll give you an example, right? When I met my wife, Alicia, I got out of a 5-year relationship. I told myself I am not dating again for 10 years. In my mind, I had came up with an idea that I am not dating for 10 years. So to me, I was cool not dating, right? Then I met her indirectly. We got invited to a birthday party. When she opened the door, vibrations at first sight, I knew she was the one. So when I knew she was the one, even though my mind was, I don't want to do this, because I was taking care of myself, because I was in alignment, because I was grounded, when I saw her, I immediately turned it on and I wooed her as much as she wooed me, and here we are today. So even on my worst day, like that day I was exhausted. I drove 4 hours to get to the birthday party. I was tired. I didn't even want to go. It was a Friday night. I drove solo. But even on my worst day, it was still me on my best day. Do you see where I'm going with this? When you have that energy, that's when your life is led. You are the leader, right? You're basically marching to the beat of your own drum. So anytime, anywhere, you are ready. Like, even when you feel like you're not, you actually are. Now, how does this happen? Does this mean you always have to be on? Heck no. I was tired. I was beat up. I was exhausted. But what did I have? What was the ace up my sleeve, right? I was connected to spirit. I was connected to my higher self. So my higher self immediately kicked in when it needed to. It recognized what was going on, divine timing, and it gave me the adrenaline, the rush right now to turn it on, make that first impression so she could feel my vibrations. And this is what we need from you. Confidence, Leo. Confidence, confidence, confidence. This will change your life. When you have that confidence, which is nothing more than knowledge, which is knowing what to do, which is connecting to your higher self, you just got hooked up, everything else is effortless. Going to work is effortless. Washing the dishes is effortless. Or, wooing that special someone, it is effortless. It is swimming downstream. Nothing. There's no resistance at all. If anything, it's a pleasure. Now check this out. Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Ace of Wands. Do you see the Wands action? That means movement. And the Wheel of Fortune. So what is Spirit telling you right now? Understand that you have this natural charisma, this passion, this ambitious go-getter, not taking no for an answer energy within you. You really do. You are someone that doesn't take no for an answer when you are confident, when you are shining, when you are being you, when you are not influenced by other people, when you are not people-pleasing and, toning down your own energy to make sure other people are happy, when you're actually doing stuff that makes you feel happy, you are your best. This is what's attractive. This is what everyone wants to be around. Now, sometimes we steer off course because life comes in many different ways. And with that Wheel of Fortune, I can tell that a lot of things have happened to you in your life recently. You've had a lot of ups and downs. And when these things happen, sometimes they're not always pleasant, right? So sometimes they cause limiting beliefs. And right now, you got to get back and steer your own ship. You got to understand that these things that have happened are nothing more than lessons, right? You do not waste time. The world's not out to get you. The universe doesn't hate you, nothing. This is actually why we came here to this third dimension, is to learn lessons. All you have to do is learn the lesson, find the lesson in it, and move on. Do not dwell. Do not sit there. Do not resonate with that energy. Do not lower your energy. Do not stay in the past thinking of why did this happen. No, instead focus on what's next, right? Something happens. Oh, gotcha. Don't do this. Learn my lesson. What's next? That's how you get to the present moment, the what's next. The what's next is very important. All the feeling of, pain, hate, anger, jealousy, all the words that didn't feel good because they're not good, right? All the lower dimensional energy, for which are limiting beliefs and ego produces, you got to let go of those shadows and instead embrace the what's next, which is really being decisive, Two of Wands, getting out of your comfort zone and taking initiative. If you want something to change in your life, you have to create change. To expect something to change but do the same old thing is the definition of insanity. So what do? We create change. So say if you want to connect with more like-minded individuals, how do we create change? You could do it online or you could do it in person. If you want to do it in person, ask yourself, where do these people hang? Usually they hang around places like yoga, places that, people are like-minded. You know what I mean? So maybe go take a spin class, go take a yoga class, go connect more with your own community that you want to be around. That's just one example. Same thing applies to business. Say if you want business, you want to, pursue a certain niche in your business, go to a conference. You'll meet so many different people. You'll network, right? Like there's always something you can do, Leo, or do it online, right? But create that change for yourself and watch everything else follow. Now, moving on, you got the Chariot, King of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Fool. Very interesting energy for you here. So what is Spirit telling you right now? It's like deep down inside, I do feel like your intuition is trying to tell you something and it's telling you to take the leap of faith in something. And I do feel like you want to start something and you've wanted to for quite some time. This is the energy that I'm picking up. It's like Spirit's telling you to take the leap of faith and trust yourself. And if you do, everything will work out for you. So what is it that you wanted to start? Did you want to go back to school? Did you want to ask someone on a date? Did you want to apply for a new position at work or maybe find a new job? What is it that you really have your eyes set on? Now, let's go get it. All we have to do is steer on course and make it happen. What does that mean? Visualize it coming to fruition. What is it you're looking for? Maybe you're looking to ask that person on a date. Maybe you have a coworker that you're into. I'm just throwing examples out here. It could be anybody, right? And maybe like you really want to ask them out, right? So what do? Visualize yourself doing it. What I would do is I would visualize myself going up to that person, being like, hey, how are you? How was your day? How's everything going? Oh my, no way. Having a combo, for us kicking it, being total casual, enjoying each other's energy, spending time with each other. And then me naturally going up to him and be like, hey, you know what? I love spending time with you. We should grab a coffee sometime. What do you think? Boom, bada bing, bada boom, right? Or just see yourself, visualize yourself having a good time with that person. Now this applies to business. This applies to anything, starting anything you want to do. Maybe you want to start a diet. Great. Visualize yourself eating that food, feeling good, and then it'll be easier for you to do it. But you got to put yourself in a position to get more comfortable listening to your intuition, more comfortable connecting with spirituality, more comfortable connecting with your angels and guides, and everything else will work out for you. But the moment that we get caught up in the more pentacle side of things, which is only doing things that we can see, touch, smell, and taste, which is really like solid matter, like, hand in a resume. Great. Now, after you do that, come home and journal it into fruition. promotion. Today I got hired in the present tense. It was absolutely amazing. My boss is so-and-so. I get paid this much and I start this day in the present moment as if it's already happened. Do you see where I'm going with this? This is the leadership role. This is what you can do to make things happen. This is you not waiting around, sitting, hoping, wishing, wanting, dwelling, scarcity mindset. Instead, you're assuming, expecting, law of attraction to make it happen. This is what I do. It works like a charm. And I'm telling you right now, when you trade your garbage, which is fear, over for gold, which is confidence, which is knowledge, clarity, everything becomes effortless and everything works this way to you. All right, Leo, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope that was a message in here for you. If there was, like, subscribe, and comment. I can't wait to your next reading. Until then, I'll say bye. Bubble chat soon.